Alright, welcome to a new training video. This is specifically about emails and how to collect emails for these businesses. So, enable for us to contact the business, the best way to get attention from a consumer or a business is you want to at least have 7 forms of contact or 7 forms of advertising. So, if they see your name 7 times, they begin to know and trust your brand. Specifically, if you keep your marketing and your advertising similar, so each time they see those colors, those logos, they start to completely understand who your business is. So you could be doing that via old school mail, which could be done in several ways. You could do postcards, you could do flyers, um, brochures, many different ways you can mail. You could just email them. You could email them cold, or you could email them a warm message. A warm message would be, "Hey Bobby," add Bobby. You're messaging Bobby Combs RV Center. "Hey Bobby, this is Devin. I'm a local virtual 360 virtual tour photographer." That would be a little bit more cold. But if you say, "Hey Bobby, congrats on any recent event that has happened here." So what you could do is you can go ahead and Google in quotes, and then you could also add award. See if he's been added to anything. Pet Expo. Congrats on the Pet Expo. So in your email, if you wanted a more warm email, you could say, "Hey Bobby, congrats on the Pet Expo sponsorship. Looked really fun. Lots of cute puppies there. Anyways, my name is Devin. I'm actually a local 360 tour photographer." So that's a more warm approach. It shows that you actually know a little bit about their business. And if you put that first, "Hey Bobby, oh congratulations on this recent thing that you did," um, they're gonna trust you a little bit more. So that's a little bit more warm. So there's 2 ways to do email, which is very key. Um, you could also go in person, drop business cards. You can go in person, drop business cards with a employee. You can go in person, give the business card to the actual business owner or the decision maker. There's many ways that you could have contact. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in person, 6, 7, or more. If we send an email first, that would be easiest and best. We could do massively. You could send a warm email first, nice, good to go. And then you could go ahead and follow up with maybe a postcard or a flyer. And then when you go in person and you talk to them, "Hey, my name's Devin. I'm with a 360 virtual tour." "Oh," and they'll say something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, I've seen, I got your email," or, "Oh yeah, I got a flyer recently. I was wondering what that was about. I wasn't sure what that was about." And then you could explain it to them in person with an iPad and iPhone and show them the actual virtual tours at that time if they did not get it from the email or the postcard or the flyer. You're able to close and tell them more information at that time. So this training video is specifically about how to get these emails. Now these first 4 emails I did get in different ways, so I'd like to show you that now. The best way to do the search, let's go ahead and go back, I think. Nope, so it's not that one. So there's an, so right here. Alright, so the best way is in quotes, mail, in quotes, at symbol. Some people put e-mail, some people put email, but if you put quote mail, it's most likely to pop up. So the whole point is just this, quote mail, quote at. And then you're going to go ahead and add their business name here. So as an example, we're going to put that, El Cajon, mail, and at. So now all the listings that pop up should have the at symbol. You can go ahead and Control F to search, put the symbol at, and any instance you're going to see is going to pop up on here. Looks like they do have an email possibly on here. That looks more like a personal residential. We're looking for a business, so maybe I could put email. Looking to email us, Bobby. So there we go. So Bobby's RV Center, is that who we're trying to contact? Bobby Combs RV Centers. Bobby Combs RV Centers. So that's it right there. You don't even need to go into the website. Copy paste it down here and add it in. Now, what about South Coast RV Center? Again, keep the same title up here. You could do email or you could do mail. Uh, they do type it differently, so try all three just to get your best result. Control F for at if you just want to see faster results, so there's no email there. V Hernandez at Hotmail. I don't think that that's it. Let's go ahead and look just to double check. And what about E-Mail? Thousand Trails, Pico, Guest Guide. So, I don't think that has anything to do with the RV company. South Coast, MapQuest, email. Looks like the email is on there. E-mail is how they typed it. Email. Is that going to pop up? No. Alright, so that's not going to pop up. Okay, so mail to scrv at sbcglobal.net, if you saw that in the bottom. Copy email address. There we go. Nice. So if you ever see this down here, a link, hover over it. It might tell you in the bottom left-hand corner. I can't move my mouse and show you, but in the bottom left it has the email. You could right-click, and you could also copy the email address. Paste it up here so the HTML does not copy to the spreadsheet. And look, I didn't find that before. I just assumed we could use the Facebook link, but boom, there we go. We actually have the email now. Adventure KT. So I'm glad we were able to find it that way, because the only email that I could find was technically just messaging them on their Facebook, which is also another form of email contact. So maybe they're just not reading that email anymore. We can message them on Facebook. We can message them on Instagram. There's many different ways to actually message them. Even on their website form, we could send a website form submission as well. Alright, so please email your query. That looks like that's not it. Adventure KT. Let's go ahead and put this in quotes because I feel like that's kind of vague. Adventure KT. I received an email. Phone calls, one email later. Reservations? No, it's rent a car. So it looks like we did find it. Oh, I forgot we could change that to get a better result. Reservations, that's rent a car. What about email? Looks like a call email address. There we go. So contact information. So we just clicked on Adventure KT right here because I saw email address. Up here it actually has the email address right there. So if you didn't want to click into the website, it would have actually popped up top. Copy paste, put it in right there. All right, now let's look at Holland RV Centers. We have email currently up here with no dash. You can put an @ symbol just to see if it pops up. It doesn't. Let's try it with a dash. Control F, the @ symbol. See if we find an email. Nope. Let's see. @ Nope. Santee, Palm Desert, contact. Nope. So we can't find it there. So I believe how I found this was on Facebook, but let's go ahead and keep typing this in to see if we could find it. Alright, so another thing that you could do is you could just type in Facebook. And of course, this should already be researched on the spreadsheet, but here's the Facebook link. We're going to click on that. Now, when you're on Facebook, there's a lot to look at. First of all, is it correct? Holland RV Centers. Holland RV Centers. San Marcos. Is it in San Marcos? Oh, this one's in Santee. So it's actually a different one that we're looking at here. So I thought, I think this is where I got the email, but this is actually San Marcos. Yeah, San Marcos doesn't have that, but maybe if we search that, we could see Palm Desert, maybe it's just this one. So I mean, if we message one, it's going to be like messaging all of them, because if you go to the website, you could see that they own several dealerships. San Marcos is northern San Diego. Santee is central San Diego, a little bit inland. And Palm Desert is pretty far out, obviously, in the desert. But if we contact one of them, most likely we're going to be able to contact all three of them, or at least get the email, especially if we send a warm email. And worst case, we could just contact them on Facebook here. It's no big deal. Oh, so you don't contact them on Facebook, really? Okay. Yeah, you can't send a message. So yep, you'd have to send them an email one way or another. So if you go to About, you can see if you scroll down, there's an email right here. So copy, paste, and we got the email right there. Now, how did I get that? So from the main Facebook page, on the right side, you should see the information in the About. But it's actually not here for some reason, so we have to go to About, and then on the About, we could see right here, additional contact information. And sometimes you could actually search the page for the email, but it looks like this one doesn't allow you to do that. All right, so we found it. There we go. Let's go ahead and just look up this one because I haven't even looked this one up yet. RV camping rental. Is it 101? No, RV camping rental. So that's such a vague name. RV camping rental is going to be in a lot of business names, so we're going to put it in quotes so we find it a little bit faster. I think this is it. That should be it. RV camping rental, book a reservation. We want to make sure it's in the right area. 619 is the area code for San Diego. Oh, so there's no address, it looks like. Contact us. Or you could just email us right here. So perfect, there's an email. They don't always do that, so I'm glad they did do that. And where is the address? So contact us, financing. Rentals, Houston, Texas, and Las Vegas, Nevada. So that's interesting. Doesn't look like it's in San Diego. It does need to be in San Diego. Alright, yeah, so I don't see an address, but it does have a San Diego phone number. Alright, and then let's just go ahead and do this one too, just to show you if there's any other different ways. So you can find it on the Facebook About. You can most usually find it on a search right here as well. This is really the best way, like careers. So there's a career email, but we don't want employment. We want a regular contact us email. You could also put in quotes contact. So careers, yeah. So careers pops up. So let's just go to their website and see if we could find it. Mail. You could also use our email form to have an email on here. Sales. There we go. So I just typed in @ in the control find bar to find it down here. Sales is good enough. They could also give us another email address if needed. So see, it's relatively easy to find these emails. Just like all this other information, it's relatively easy to find. But this is going to be some of the most important information is the email list right here. So that's pretty straightforward how you go and collect emails. It's really easy just to do it from Google as long as you use quotes to find it. Um, and you could also check on maybe their Facebook or their Instagram or their website about, and you should be able to find an email at least through that way. So thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below. If you'd like this spreadsheet that you're looking at right now, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and find me on Facebook, Devin, it's technically Devin Wayne on Facebook, and send me a message. I will just reply with you with an attachment, and I'll hook you up with the spreadsheet you see here so you can start to competitively analyze local businesses in your area and collecting their data, so you can just give them a phone call really easily, send them an email really easily, visit their address physically in person, and then if you're talking to them on the phone, you have this beautiful spreadsheet to pull up their Facebook, their Google Maps, their website, their Yelp, and of course, before you make the phone call, you do want to have this stuff open. That way you say, oh yeah, I see on your Facebook you have, this many reviews. I see on your Yelp that you're 4.0 on Yelp. I mean, great job with that. And when you're doing a warm email, by the way, last thing here before I let you go, is if you're sending a warm email, a great thing to mention if you can't find anything is, wow, great job, info at Adventure. Wow, great, hey, great job on the 5.0 on Yelp. I know that's really, really hard to get. Um, we would love to work with you because we consider ourselves a 5.0 in the virtual tour community, and nobody's done virtual tours yet for RVs, but it's perfectly suited. I'd love to have a chat with you and show you how suitable virtual tours are for RV rentals. Uh, send me back an email, phone, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, if you have any questions, drop a comment down below, message me on Skype, of course, or hit me up on Facebook if you want the Excel spreadsheet you see here. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.